Ask anyone who attended Career Day what the number one piece of advice given to students was this year, and you're likely to hear this.
Make connections.
We need to network.
Connections are extremely important.
Now in its second consecutive year, Career Day offers Arlington High juniors an up-close and personal view of careers they are considering and advice about how to pursue them. This year, each student attended 4 different panel sessions that they had pre-selected based on their interests. Over 75 local professionals participated in 22 career panels focused on a variety of fields like education, communications, information technology, health and medicine, and engineering. The Career Day Committee, a group of parents and high school administrators, spent months planning the program and recruiting speakers, many of them Arlington parents. Caroline Russ is a guidance counselor at Arlington High School and served on the Career Day Committee.
Yeah, this is just a really exciting time for juniors. This is the time when they're, really thinking seriously about their future, their plans for after graduation, looking at all their different options, and this is just a great event because it allows them to really get to explore all these different areas of interest, talk to professionals and really hear that realistic perspective of what it's like. They also get to make connections with these professionals and network. I've heard a lot of kids in the past say that they were able to do that, and just basically to, consider all of their personal strengths and their interests and their goals in what they want to study, and it helps inform their decisions about what they want to do in college afterwards, and just what route they want to take.
The day began with a keynote address by Jane Clayson Johnson, an Emmy-winning broadcast journalist and author who worked at several major news networks, including co-hosting CBS's The Early Show. She's now a guest host on National Public Radio's show On Point. Despite her impressive credentials, Johnson couldn't resist poking fun at her own career.
I'm a reporter, right? So I wanted to see sort of everything about the best and worst careers, the best and worst jobs, and they list them. Here's the list for 2013. The first on the list is an actuary, topping out the top 10, a financial planner, a dental hygienist, a physical therapist, among other things. I mean, it's all in here, from an orthodontist to an archaeologist. And then way down at the bottom of the list, I'm not making this up, number 200, reporter. In a dead heat with lumberjacks.
Johnson went on to describe how she took an interest in journalism in high school, but went to college on a music scholarship and assumed she'd become a musician. A chance encounter in the library with a student working at the college TV station rekindled her interest in broadcast journalism. Johnson chronicled her own career, urging students to find a mentor and to expect and capitalize on some bumps along the road, what she calls now what moments. Johnson's speech resonated with the students.
She was very inspiring. She's a very good speaker, and she spoke a lot about, doing what you want to do to get where you want to be.
I liked that it was her career was sort of a combination of her doing what she loves, but also working really hard at it.
After the keynote, students filed off to their respective panels where speakers described their career paths, explained what their career is like, offered advice, and fielded questions from the students. For their part, the speakers arguably get as much out of Career Day as the juniors. For them, it's an opportunity to give back to the community, network with other professionals, and make connections with the students. Attorney Joan Amon, a personal injury litigator whose son is a junior at Arlington High, enjoyed participating in 2012 so much that she returned this year to speak on the justice system and law panel.
I like interacting with the students, and they ask questions sometimes that I totally never thought of before that have to do with my career. So the kids are great. I like helping out in whatever way I can.
Walter Fye, a certified public accountant and parent of a senior at Arlington High, participated on the business and finance panel last year and this year.
And it's challenging to get to that balance where you're having an interaction as opposed to, okay, here's what we want to tell you kind of thing. And so that surprised me a little. What I hope for, and what I thought worked the best is when there was, people, they asked their questions and then we gave them a smattering of answers, and there was that interplay back and forth, which was the best.
Diane Stansberry co-chaired the Career Day Committee and is pleased about the outcome.
So it was overall very positive. The panelists and the speakers really felt like the kids came in well prepared and asked really interesting questions, and they felt like it was very beneficial. They felt like their time was well spent at the school in the morning with the kids. And the kids, I think, seemed really excited about, learning something new and having this experience to talk to many different people from different backgrounds about different career choices.
By all accounts, the day was a success. For Arlington Public News, I'm Elizabeth Durant.